Dele Alli with a challenge there, a heavy one, and the free kick goes the way of Manchester United.
Dele Alli trying to get that out of his game, those confrontations with players. I think it's a relatively good tackle. He's got to show him on his right foot, don't let him open up the goal.
Wan-Bissaka, and Martial was in the middle. In by Pereira. Dangerous because McTominay, Parrott, Dele Alli with him. And Dele Alli with a fantastic chance, and it's saved by David De Gea. Great combination play from Spurs, but they probably should be ahead.
They should have done. Don't really understand why Ali doesn't have the touch here. Parrott draws three players. The release of the pass is perfectly timed. Why Ali doesn't settle that with him?
After the loose ball. Martial into Greenwood. Four in the middle for Manchester United. Tanganga does well to Souters. They take on Young here. And it just runs to Pulse again. Tanganga's trying to try and deal with him. James. Sissoko has fouled him right on the edge of the penalty area. And Manchester United, you can see it when they break quickly, they do look threatening, and Martial doing a good job of leading the line for them.
Tanganga does brilliant.
Yep. It really does look like Ashley Young has the intent in his eyes to whip this one towards goal. Brent in brilliantly, but Young's made a mistake trying to backheel that towards his own penalty area. Really good work from Musa Sissoko. Pings back into National Champions Cup. Tries to take on Georgiou. Pereira allowed to drift forward. Martial into the channel. Good movement. Goal Manchester United. Anthony Martial has been sniffing around for one today. And he does have the opening goal, beating Gazzaniga at his near post. Tottenham Hotspur 0, Manchester United 1.
That's a perfect example of why Solskjaer believes Martial can lead the line. We talked about his ability to run down the sides of centre.
Tries to skip away from Walker-Peters. And then Sissoko arrives on the scene, and it's a free kick to United.
Sissoko hurt James' right ankle. Attack on the edge of the box. He's now hurt his left ankle. Looks like a few Manchester United players are questioning Sissoko.
Up to Pereira. Young again, good effort. And there are three bodies in the middle.
Nation talking about a midfielder from Newcastle potentially. You quote the £50 million. Don't know where they get that figure for a life. He's just played 1 year in the Premier League. Obviously Fernandes as well. His stats are sporting incredible. 31 goals from his.
Kane will swerve it, and it's comfortably over the bar. There have been very warm and humid conditions on the Asian leg of the International Champions Cup. Next up for both clubs, by the way, Spurs will take on Real Madrid in another friendly. Some instructions here, by the way, for Martial from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And a reminder.
Runs down his weaker supposed side on the left hand. It's a brilliant finish. I know you're saying it doesn't go in the back of the net, but just talking about a coat of paint on that post.
Dele Alli closest for Spurs.
Brilliant. We're talking about release pass again. Parrott draws three players in.
In by Sissoko. Long ball over the top, met by Greenwood. And Georgiou moves over from Dele Alli. And Walker-Peters should get there ahead of James. He's no slouch either. There's Pereira. And then a thumping challenge on Kane. Thought Pereira had won the ball.
He does win the ball, but the concern will be whether or not Harry Kane gapped his ankle again. The ankle that's caused so many problems.
Yellow card regardless for away from Smalling. Brilliant touch there from Troy Parrott. Kane and Dombele's in the middle. Spurs will get...
3 occasions now he's tried to do that. He's just skipped past him, made a show of him. He won't be doing it again.
Martial, he's out-muscled Vertonghen.
Wow.
And he's just clipped the goalkeeper, but a free kick has been given. I thought Martial perhaps had done that fairly at first.
Initially that ball goes up against Vertonghen. I'm thinking experienced centre-half here, won't panic, feels the contact and really exaggerates it and goes down.
Whipped in nicely by Sissoko towards Harry Kane, who made that. Well, runners ahead of him. Pereira, Martial. Wins the ball back. Pogba will unleash one, brilliantly struck and narrowly wide of Gazaniga's right-hand post.
Exactly what we want to see of Pogba, in good positions to pick up that ball centrally. Tottenham don't engage him. Makes the decision to strike, connects with it brilliantly. Goalkeeper's relieved that it's just bending outside that far post as he's at full stretch.
What a hit. What a hit from Paul Pogba. Scored by Anthony Martial. Eric Lamela, who scored against Juve, is on 2. So Manchester United will get us underway for the second half of this game in Shanghai, which they lead 1-0 against Tottenham Hotspur. Spurs and United both playing this. Diogo Dalot. And showed. Moves it out to Fred, who will thunder one towards Gazaniga's goal, but doesn't concern him too much.
Lingard's annoyed with his teammate, believes he should have been fed the pass on the edge of the box, opened his body up, and the centre-halves of Tottenham, that was the pass.
Sissoko. Kicked against the ankle.
They've got Alvaro's pass, and I'll make a point of this in a second.
Son tries to chip Sergio Romero. Really good situation for Spurs, and the pace of Heung-min Son immediately coming to the fore in this second half.
And how many times have we seen Alvaro on that right hand side, those diagonal passes? If it's not Son, it's Dele Alli, and from that situation it's just a pitching wedge.
Son takes on Eric Bailly, shows him a bit of the ball. Son still going. Has the flag gone up now against Heung-min Son? Wow, let's wait for that one.
Initially, it looked like he timed his run perfectly. Squares up Bailly in the box. I'm thinking, don't let him drive inside. He's strong. There is a problem. That will be the concern. And he worked so hard in pre-season, do all those hard yards. And
Same here. Dele Alli slipped in. Can he find a teammate in white and blue? Well, in Lamela. Facilities in which to learn their trade. Work through to Lucas Moura. Good ball from Eric Lamela. On by Lingard. Fred will have a go here.
That's another it. More substitutions.
Yeah, so we're going to get a look at Christian Eriksen. Lucas Moura. Can they pop it on target? They can. It's deflected and in. Lucas Moura is the one celebrating. Spurs have been better since the restart, and 20 minutes into the second half, they're level. Tottenham Hotspur 1, Manchester United 1. Not much that Romero could do about it though.
See the frustration. The strike wasn't particularly good, but you have to admire the first touch. If we see a repeat of it now, brings it out of the sky on the right hand side, then fakes to go right, takes the defender with him, gets it onto his left foot, then strike's not particularly good, but it's all from that first touch. Watch it here, loops up.
Solid little layoff to Angel Gomez, who has support here, and just Tangangana for Marsh, who is a central midfield player. So see
a player who's looked comfortable, that's all you can really ask.
Dalot squares up to White and has really whipped that in, and Juan Foyth puts his body on the line to send it behind for a corner.
Good defending. Just get in line with that near post. Assess what's happening with your fullback. If he is beaten, look at that initial position. Perfect position. No centre forward is going to get across the front of you there. You can react if it is a cutback.
Moura, Heung-min Son. His kind of angle, cracks it into Gomez. Works the 1-2 brilliantly with Juan Mata. Great play from Manchester United. And Angel Gomez is the latest youngster to make a name for himself on this tour with Manchester United. They lead the game with 10 minutes to go, and it's a brilliantly worked goal. Tottenham Hotspur 1, Manchester United 2. Little that Spurs could do about that.
We felt there was a goal. There were players who could settle it with a moment of magic. And there's so many established names, but that young man there.
Lamela, Lucas Moura. Spurs have opened things up again, and Marshall's rolls caught there.